Right, welcome to the channel. Ricky Gervais destroyed Hollywood. And they all laughed about it. Now, I kind of thought this was a bit of a non-story, but so many people have been asking me to cover it. And then I thought, well, look, we slam people all the time when, you know, they fail to notice these things. Might as well talk about them when they do notice them and we do see good things. So if you're not... if you haven't seen this, this is Ricky Gervais over the Golden Globes. His opening monologue was fantastic. He talked about Ronan Farrow, talked about Jeffrey Epstein, called James Corden a fat pussy. Thank you so much. I hate James Corden. It was really, really good. He even commented on Apple for having sweatshops in China. Very, very good. In a world of political correctness, Ricky Gervais, your legend. So I thought what we could do is watch it, pause it in moments here and there, critique on kind of like how people have been looking at it and things like that, and just really talk about, because I've got an article from the Hollywood Reporter as well, and I want to talk about that because I think that's interesting to see how a trade outlet is responding to it as well. So let's get into it, let's have a look, and kind of enjoy together, shall we?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais, thank you. You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking, I never did.
I genuinely actually think that is true, that he just doesn't care. Yeah, I firmly believe that.
NBC clearly don't care either. Fifth time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello?
Which is hilarious as well. And I think Ricky Gervais gone on record and said, like, why are you apologising? Like, just stop apologising for these things. Because the Twitter mob they don't care if you apologise or not. There's no point apologising. They just want blood. They're just out for blood.
Lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English. And
true.
They've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by fax. So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel.
Now, I think that's really important to note. Like, we live in a world now where jokes are not taken as jokes. It's such a pain in the ass. Like, I'll say stuff on this channel and people genuinely take it as serious. And you just think to yourself, what? Come on now. Like in my Rise of Skywalker review, I said, if you like this movie, I don't like you. Come on now, it's a joke. Calm down.
So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush.
Look at the face of Tom Hanks! Oof! Oof! Good lad, Ricky.
It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. Baby Yoda. That's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man. Don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
Look at the reaction. Look at it.
Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, good God.
Don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, 5th time.
Again, look at him! Look at him there! I don't even know who that is. It looks like a wannabe rock star. This is brilliant. I love it. But, great for British wit and comedy.
So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. No. It was mostly white people. And
in a sea of white as well. Do you get the irony there? Well, obviously you get the irony there. It's just all white people at the Golden Globes, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, it's clear that there's been a lot of movies out this year, in the last year, which is, you know, white dominated, I guess, to some degree. But it's so funny. Because you can see them cringe at it as well, and they're like, do I look around as just white people?
thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, but seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then.
I honestly, I love this monologue because it's quite literally everything that is rampantly shit with Hollywood at this point in time. Reboots, remakes, people crying out for goddamn diversity. Fuck.
All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know. And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids. Really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? Tiny. Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was.
Side note, people have been asking me for my review on that. I haven't had 3.5 hours spare to have a watch of it. I've got a bit of it, and I will get round to it.
It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long.
Great film.
Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke.
It's good.
Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg, and licking her...
Licking her ass is what it is, what it says.
Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? Oh. Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama.
You can see his face, like he's just like, what is he going to say? He's going to say something, and he does.
About the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
Fuck off.
So...
It's true though, right? Absolutely true. People, their woke points are insane.
It's already 3 hours long.
Tom Hanks, not impressed. Because the truth hurts, mate. The truth hurts, Tom Hanks.
Right, let's do the first award. The first award.
Right, anyway, so there you go. So Hollywood Trades have obviously come out and said some bits and pieces about this as well. I hope you enjoyed that as well. I wasn't originally going to do that, but I just thought I want to do a play-by-play of it because it is hilarious. So like I say, Hollywood Trades obviously come out. And interestingly enough, you know, it says once again, Golden Globes host Ricky Gervais did not shy away from hot-button topics. The entire thing is just mocking Hollywood. And it's great. Like, it genuinely is fantastic. I'm sure you would all agree. He told the stars attending on Sunday not to elongate their acceptance speeches by referring to contentious current events, which is true. Like, why the amount of people that badger on about nonsense shit. It always makes me laugh when I see these stars of Hollywood testifying to the Senate hearings and things like that in America or UN. What are you doing? You know nothing. Piss off. At the top of the annual ceremony at Beverly Hills, blah 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 blah. So again, like, there's not an awful lot here, but he says obviously the comedian, however, also peppered the monologue with references to the Me Too and contemporary issues. He started off by noting that it was his 5th time hosting and therefore he didn't care what the flack he would take. True. Then he punched it with a nod to last year's college admissions scandal. True. So it's interesting how, like, the trades are kind of discussing it and things like that. You know, Gervais has developed a reputation for unpredictability while prodding Hollywood's elite. On the Beverly Hilton stage, the comedian and British Office creator infamously made a dig about a car accident involving Caitlyn Jenner in 2016, Angelina Jolie's humanitarian work and international adoptions. But in an interview with the Hollywood Reporter prior to this year's ceremony, he insisted that he wants to make his jokes bulletproof this time round. Kevin Hart lost his job as Oscars host for 10-year-old tweets that he said he was sorry about and deleted at the time. So there's more pressure on making the jokes bulletproof. It's the world watching. This isn't me in a comedy club. Interesting how they essentially just give a rundown, like a play-by-play, but they haven't turned around and said anything good or bad about it. And I think that's really telling. I think that's what's telling here. And he has. He's absolutely crushed and destroyed Hollywood here. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. Did you dislike this? Again, I didn't think this would be something I would cover, but I just think at the end of the day, we talk and we kind of, we moan and stuff like that about people. It's really good to clap people on the back when they do the right thing. And Ricky Gervais did the right thing.